Guys, this is Ivan on the Robo-Rebellion channel. So today I'm gonna make a review on two of my most recent repaired robots. The first one, of course, it's the hardest one, which is this one. It's the Thunder Warrior from 2001, made by Happy Kid Toy Corporation. He was a really big challenge because he did not have an arm and the mechanism inside was practically really bad. He had a bunch of broken pieces that were not really that hard to replace, and I have them here. Yeah, I kept them just for shit. I just kept them here for showing, intended for showing them in the video. So pretty much these are the only four pieces I changed off the robot. A gear from the lower torso. Don't know if the camera can actually focus. It's gonna take a while. This gear came from the torso, right here, because it's worn in the middle. Then I also changed this gizmo, which is the one that connects the gearbox to the motor, and also the speaker. It was rusted, believe it or not, and the copper coil was actually unglued from the membrane, so it did not sound well. It sounded like a beating drum. And of course this, which is the contact from the hand. Yeah, if you guys see, there should be a small flap there, but it's not because it broke. So I remade the contacts that I just that broke, and I made another pair of contacts here for just a small modification, because I've never seen one of this robot that has lights in both hands. So yeah, now I'm going to make a brief demonstration of the robot. Pretty much the robot, here's the main information about him. I don't know if you guys will see it because it's really hard to look at it, but it says 2001 Happy Kid Toy Group Ltd. Model 3424, made in China. Yep. This is the the third generation of the walking spinning robots, because the first one were the Chrome Crusader and the Robot Fighter. The second one were the Thunder Warriors they were the golden and silver one, and the other one that looks like kind of a green one. And this one is the third generation because it's the one that came with the blue one. The other person in this channel, which is Kevin, has the blue variation, and it's complete. Well, almost complete. Actually, I think it has a missing weapon, but I don't care. It's better than this one. The thing is that this one's arm is replaced. Now he has Wing Fighter's arm. So he has like removable armors and stuff, which make him cooler because he looks like a hybrid. And the best thing is that the gun actually lights up. Yep, in this hand, and the sword lights up in this hand. So we have 3 lights in total, when the real toy actually had only 2 lights. Talking about the robot, he took me 4 days getting it fixed. He walks, he raises both arms, then he spins twice, and then he just keeps on walking. He makes 8 electronic sounds, like explosion sounds, or those kind of sounds. He was in really bad shape, and he's still in really bad shape, though right now he's washed. Don't know if you guys can see, it's really dispainted. Down here in the feet, then here it's pretty scratched. Same in the front. Actually, the front's also really bad. See? But still, he wants to live. So this robot, I got it at November, like the day it was November 5th, I think. And yep, he's done just today. So I'm just going to put the armors, and I'm gonna test him out. He has demo batteries in, which are dead batteries, but still, I'm going to change the batteries just right when I finish with the demo. those are the 8 sounds. Now, for taking the battery cover out, I've always tried to do this, but still it will not work, and it will just hurt my fingers. So the way I do it, which I'm not sure, I don't know if it's the right way, so don't do it if you don't think it's the right way. But for me, the way to do is just by picking up a screwdriver and taking the batteries out like this. Yep, just opening the battery cover, and here you have the 2 shitty batteries that have to go. So I'm going to change them, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, I'm back. Now, I want to see you guys to see something that I'm not sure if he's going to do it or not, but most of the times when you put the battery in, he just makes sound, like the first sound. See, that's what I mean. So right now he has fresh batteries, and he's going to work a lot better. And here's the robot working. Alright, so that's the first robot. Now we're moving to the next robot, which has been a lot easier to fix. Okay, there are a couple things I did not say about this robot, and I just remembered them. Sorry. The robot in the battery compartment, it was really corroded, and when I first got him, of course, this was worn out, so someone tried to take it apart. In fact, I think they did, because these 2 screws were missing. So at first I thought, like, when my classmate gave it to me, he told me, listen, if it's useful for you, for some pieces or anything, just take it, it's yours. And I said, alright, but when I came home, I started scrapping him up, and believe it or not, he was just fixable. I mean, tiny problems, not really big problems like I thought they were going to be. So, he works perfectly right now, and tomorrow I might take it to school and show it to my classmates, so he looks at him again. So now, moving up with the next robot. So what we have here is a space pop, as my friend Kevin calls him. I usually call it a remote control robot dog. Again, another thing about the Thunder Warrior, sorry, but I just found the corroded piece of tin he had inside. Look how corroded this is. I had to remake this with some tin, yeah. So I think that's everything. I don't have any more things to show about him now. Here are all the flaws that he had. So those are all of them, yeah. So now moving up again with the robot dog. The robot dog also has a couple modifications, and he is pretty cool as well. My friend Kevin, when I first got him, he told me, oh, this thing has tin inside. And I was like, oh my god. And I started taking it apart, and bam, he had tin inside. Just for the mechanism, not really for the gears. If you guys see, here are 2 kinds of wires that are exactly the same but different colors. I took them out from a toy that I got that was really, really cheap, and it had a lot of wires inside. So this are the 2 wires. These wires belong to the dog, and these wires belong to the controller. Yeah, which is a war tank controller, but still. It uses 2 AA batteries. The controller, I gave the controller to him because he had no controller. The wires were broken, yeah. In fact, here are the original wires that the toy had inside from the original controller. They're no longer useful. And I made a small modification in the clear dome that he has in his head. Let me just take it out. Here we go. If you guys see right here, this makes me remember of the Space Wiser robot because of how the blue dome and the mechanical style head, but this is not an original LED from him. This is the original LED that this toy had, which was a red LED. Just that, and it did not flash in both ways because, for all those who know, this robot has a mechanism that allows him to do two things: barking and walking, and moving the tail. He moves the tail in both of the functions, and he barks and he walks separately. But he only lit up with this red LED when it barked. Right now I changed that, and this LED is a green and red LED. So when the toy goes forward, when the toy starts walking, the LED is green, and when it goes backward, which is supposed to bark, it goes red. So again, these are the two things that I modified on this one. So here's how he goes forward. And here is how he barks. If you guys could see that, basically the LED changes of color. See? Yep. I still have to solder these two wires together. They are already folded like this, but still they have to be soldered. However, this is the last thing I just fixed. I fixed him just 5 minutes ago. Yep, and that's it for now. Those are the only two robots I have to show today because they are the only ones I just fixed. This one's going back to my grandma's house, where he's going to be with the other two spinners that I have. Or else I just might bring them here. Yeah, I just might bring them here and make a small comparison, I don't know. And yeah, this one, which is the dog, he's going to get soldered and put some shrink tubes there, and he's gonna work. Yep, so just a small demo on this one, and that will be it for now. Yep, so that's it for now, guys. This has been Ivan Morale, also known as Sadak Leader, on the Robo-Rebellion channel on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it if you want to, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I hope I get more robots, of course. I have another robots I'm gonna show, which are the new Beat Magnum I got and the first generation Mars. That my friend Kevin also has it, but still, I'm gonna show it anyways. Yeah, so this has been everything for now. Thanks for watching, and bye.